So you may or may not have heard, but I am hosting an 11-day human design challenge. And it's starting on March 20th. So it's coming up very quickly. And this first run of it, I'm gonna do live. So you will have bonuses in this first run of things that you will not get later. You'll get recordings of things. So we're gonna have a live Q&A. There may or may not be other live portions to this that come up as we go through the challenge. I am allowing myself to flow with this process, and if things come up and I feel like I need to share them, then I'm gonna make a video. I'll go live. So what I use human design for in my work is to show people themselves, to show them their present state, to show them where they are, but to also show them who they aren't. So when we realize who we aren't, we realize that we have been conditioned by the world around us to show up in a certain way that in our mindset is successful. But the thing is that not all of us have the same value of success. So what one person might think is successful, another person may not. So to me, feeling successful is the fact that I get to mark days off of my calendar if I choose to spend time with my BFF, my granddaughter, in San Diego. And so I can just drop everything and go and get that kid, and we can go to the zoo, all these things that we love to do together, and I have freedom. So to me, that's success. That means more to me than having all the money in the bank. Being able to spend time with the people that I love, being surrounded by beautiful nature, that's what I value. That's what I find success to be. So it may be different for you. I'm sure it is. So figuring out what success means to you is one of the most important things moving forward. Because right now we are at a point of transition, and I know you're feeling it. And everything is aligning to create this amazing portal for us to step into, to transform ourselves into the next version of ourselves. But if we don't see that next version of ourselves, if we don't think it's possible, or we don't, resonate with a future version of ourselves to step into, we're just going to keep stepping into the same version over and over, right? So human design, bringing it back to why I'm doing this challenge, human design shows us that next version of ourselves. So in challenges, there is one way that we can choose to change, other than things happening to us or, happening for us, depending on how you look at the universe. But the way that we choose change and the way that we honor it and step into it willingly is because we know that there's something down there that's going to catch us, right? Before we jump off the plank into the ocean, we know that something's down there to save us, right? Something's down there. Something has inspired us, given us the courage to step off the plank and jump into the ocean, because we know that that ocean is warm and beautiful and supportive. And so human design shows us that. Human design shows us that next version of ourselves that we're growing into. And so that inspires us to make change. And so that's why I want to share human design with the world. Because I want everyone to have that next version of themselves, which is constantly evolving. I'm constantly evolving. I'm constantly seeing newer versions of myself as I go through and I decondition and let go of all the things, right, that I'm not. And I'm able to step up into the person that I am more fully every time. Every time I transform myself and I take a chance and I master a challenge, I move into that next version of myself. And so I invite you to do the same. So I'm going to put the link below this video so that you can step up into the next highest version of yourself with us during the 11-day Human Design Challenge.